The Cho Show is my new television show. It's a weekly comedy show. It's on Vh1. It starts on August 21st. They used, for the artwork for our show and for our logo, they're based on Nathan Costeco's tattoo, which is so cute because Marissa actually hooked me up with Nathan, and he's an adorable artist. He's really great, and he did my wonderful Phoenix tattoo. So this is actually part of the logo for my new show. I think it's sort of like a sitcom starring real people. Kat Von D is on the show, who's another artist that worked on my back. We talk a lot about tattoos. We talk a lot about getting tattoos, because that's a big part of my life. And then in the commercials that we just shot with Mike Davis is actually playing a tattoo artist in the commercial, and he's going to do my next tattoo, which is something I'm planning here. I've just been getting tattoos since I was 35, and so I haven't done like red carpets that much since then, and then now I'm kind of doing it way more than I had before. And people are so weird when you have tattoos on the red carpet. They're just like, will yell at you to take off your clothes so they can see them. I totally love taking off my clothes all the time. Nobody has to ask me to strip. I will do it voluntarily, always. But I don't like it when people tell me to, and I feel weird because they're all just sort of looking at my body. And something that I get really bothered by, I mean, I don't mind if really heavily tattooed people are all touching on me and looking on me because they're in the club. When you have a lot of tattoos, people start thinking that you are somehow public property. People think that women who have a lot of tattoos are loose. I would think that they're not. I think they'd be really tough. Women who have tattoos in general, I found, are very self-aware and empowered, and have been through a lot, and they often get tattoos to symbolize these changes and the things they've gone through. And my tattoos make me feel much sexier, and they also, for me, my tattoos, they make my body more interesting for me. I had a lot of problems, you know, I was bulimic and anorexic and had a lot of body issues my whole life. Tattooing for me is symbolic of a sort of self-love and a joyous celebration of feeling really good in my body. And what I really have always wanted is a bodysuit. And the man that I grew up with had the Ed Hardy bodysuit, and I always wanted it, and I didn't get started until I was 35, and so that's why I'm just doing it really fast. Just trying to get it all done. The first ones were my big ones from Ed Hardy, and those are my big stomach and back ones, and then there's a guy named Andy Moore who's really great in Pasadena, and this is of course Nathan, and then my back is Kat Von D, and then this whole thing is going to be, this is all reserved for Mike Davis, and then this is Chris O'Donnell and Barnaby. I really wanted to see what it was like to get a tattoo at a convention, and you know what, it's sleazy. I didn't think it was going to be sleazy, but it was really sleazy. Because I don't think tattooing is sleazy at all, but it was really weirdly sleazy. I still want to do movies and stuff, and I'm a little bit older, so every time I'm in movies, I'm always a cop, or like a doctor, or like a lawyer, or like the judge. So I have to have something that I can't have, because I would fully get the fucking on the hands, I would just get the eyes. You know, I would just be fucking, you know, stars, everything. I would just get everything. But I still kind of want to be in Law and Order. So, yeah, when I get older, definitely, I'm fucking getting the stars. I'm getting stars on both sides. I want to get like a widow's peak and stars, or just do like an Ace Frehley, like all the time. Well, my parents really are freaked out by my tattoos. That's their fault, because they had me around David Forbes, who's the guy that was all tattooed in my childhood. They had me around him. They had pictures of his tattoo on our refrigerator. They would put pictures of him at the beach with his full back piece and everything on his butt and everything on our refrigerator, just like, oh, this is our friend. And like, if you didn't want me to get tattooed over my entire body, you shouldn't have put that up there. It's your fault. People need to know what a 39-year-old woman's body looks like, because we have such a distorted view of what women's bodies are and what they should be like. And you know, some photo shows up online of some actress who has cellulite. Like, everybody's so mean about it, you know, and I'm just like, well, that's horrible. Like, we should just be naked and just see what women look like. And I think that's my job, is just to be naked so women can see what they look like, and they shouldn't feel bad about it. My goal is that I can make everybody who is not as big as me feel really good about themselves, and I think it's great.